Hello, boys and girls. Do we have to do this? I like being a Premier League team. I'm having a lovely time managing Bedford in the Premier League, and I would like it to continue. It's not cold in here, no. I'm just wondering if maybe the hat can be a lucky hat. Imagine if we stay up and I'm wearing this hat the whole time. Then I have to wear the hat forever. And that would be humorous because it is a pink hat and that makes it funny. Left you a message on the latest YouTube save. I was sacked season 2 with that Spanish team. Oh, good. Oh, good. No spoilers, but oh, good. Lovely stuff. Going to win some games next season in the Championship. Or the only reason we got promoted from the Championship in the first time is because we had the momentum coming up from League 2 and League 1. And actually, we will just be mid-table in the Championship and I get fired. Can you imagine? Oh, how do people wear hats indoors? That's making my head so hot. It's so cool. There you go. Lovely stuff. Right, let's just get on with it. We're going to have a transfer window to do afterwards. If you didn't see the last stream, boys and girls, you might not realise just how desperate the situation is. Our final 3 games of the season. Away against Manchester United, at home against Arsenal, away against Chelsea. And we go into those 3 games, bottom of the Premier League, 8 points from safety. The team we're chasing, the only team we can catch, has a goal difference 10 goals better than ours. And all 3 teams we're playing are in the top 6. And we go into it in this kind of form. We've not won a game in the league since we beat Manchester City back in January. That's the last time we won in the Premier League. They're going to win the league. So maybe, because we've already proven we can beat the top teams, maybe we'll win all 3 of them and stay up. Stranger things have happened. It seems very unlikely, though. Who are we playing first? Man United. Honestly, let's just get it over with. Oh, are we not playing now? Have we got to press continue a few? I was ready. I was ready to just get straight on. But no, apparently you have to wait until match day. Impressive. You still have a chance with 3 games to go. I mean, it's definitely a long shot. And if other games play before ours, we might not even have a chance. We should address our recent bad form. Please stop having bad form. There you go. Addressed. Everybody's thrilled. Thrilled, I tell you. But welcome along, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hello, Kick. How are we all doing? Are we all thirsty? I'm on the hydration drinks tonight. I know I'm normally an iced tea guy. Thank you for asking, by the way. I know I'm normally an iced tea guy, but I got sent a load of hydration stuff today because they sent me some of the new blue raspberry hydration, which Anna confiscated because she loves blue raspberry. So I sent a whiny email to Holy saying, Anna's taken all the blue raspberry. Can you send me some different flavours? That was basically the message. And they've sent me some lemon hydration, some strawberry and kiwi hydration, and another blue raspberry, which I've hidden from Anna. But this is lemon. And it's very pleasant. But the ice is right up to the top because I've just made it. And the ice is very cold on my teeth. Strawberry kiwi is nice. I think of the hydration ones, strawberry kiwi is my favourite. But lemon came out of the box first, so I'm having lemon. But the blue raspberry is really nice. I was allowed 1 and then Anna confiscated it from me, explaining it's not for me, which I think means she wanted it. I don't think she's got some dirt on Holy. I think she was claiming it for herself. But yeah, Anna's got that. Right, let's get the boys together, get the band back together to try and keep us in the Premier League. If we're going to stay in the Premier League, we're going to do it with Johnny bleeping Day in the team. Because it's the only way to do it. How many times have I been relegated when playing any version of FM? I mean, the way you've worded that, playing any version of FM, probably hundreds of times. Maybe not hundreds, but at least dozens of times. Because we're going back like 30 plus years there. So there's been plenty of relegations over the years. Since, actually, as part of content, probably a handful of times. And none at all for the last several years. This will be my first relegation in 3 or 4 years, at least, I think. The Lelujo historians will tell you for sure. Thank you, by the way, to the people who've already subbed. Rye Girl, Chris Spencer's done 39 months. DJ Watto's done 32 months as well. Much appreciated. But I am just going to be sad because we're going to get relegated and I don't want it. It'll make winning the Champions League all the sweeter when it happens. If it happens, it will happen. But in the meantime, not a lot of fun. What we'll then have a decision to make, and I think I know where you're going with this, but I'll ask just to be on the safe side. When we've played these 3 matches, presumably we want to just go on and do the transfer window, don't we? But if we want a palate cleanser between Premier League and Championship, I have been sent a code for Nutmeg, the new football. They're describing it, and I've not played it, so I have no idea. The email describes it as a cross between Football Manager and Balatro, which sounds sensational, but we could potentially have a crack at that, because Balatro was my favourite game, whatever year that came out, 2 years ago. I played hundreds of hours of Balatro, so I am interested. So we could potentially have a little bit of Nutmeg, but we'll see how we're feeling after the relegation. La da 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 da. Daniel Carrington, thank you very much for 6 months. Balls. Balls. I've got a pen in my hand, so I look like a modern manager. If I've learned anything, I could even use a Football Manager notepad. I've got a Football Manager notepad here. So I'm just going to sit here scribbling notes about everything that's going wrong whilst doing nothing to fix it. So I am wearing glasses as well. So that's how you know I'm a good manager. I've got my glasses on. But yeah, we are just going to... Sorry, I'm accidentally watching the match. I need to be intently focusing only on what I'm writing. This is the trick. This is how we get out of this problem. Did it work? Johnny Day? Never mind. I thought it might work. I have got a tactics board as well. I've got all the props. If we want some Amorim trolling, I have got a tactics board as well. So we could just move stuff. Perhaps this is what I need. Hold on, I'm going to come up with something. I'm moving things around on my board. I think if we do something like this, where our players are on the pitch and the opposition are not, I think that might be the answer. But I feel like I've got too many players. Oh, do you need a goalkeeper? Probably. Maybe we'll do this. That's an annoyingly good goal. That's 2 disallowed goals now. Surely we're not actually going to pull this off. I mean, they've had 2 disallowed goals. Do we believe yet? Come on, you wombats. Do a football. Here we go. Here we go. No, there they go. Come on. Oh, lovely kicking. That's it. Kick him good. I wonder how many of these players will be here next season, because they've all got relegation release clauses. But will anyone want them after how pathetic they've been in the Premier League? Ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, lovely stuff. Here we go. Oh. Disallow that, ref. He was offside. I think they might be giving that one. Hideous. Absolutely hideous. Right. Well, this is it then. Back to the championship. Attack. I guess we're switching to a 4-3-3. We're abandoning 2 strikers for next year. We're not going to do what we did to get promoted the last time. We're going to do something that might keep us in the Premier League instead. There's no point trying to get promoted again. Next season is all about building a team that can stay up, not go up. The team we've already largely replaced was good enough to go up. We need to do a tactic. And this is definitely not it. More! Very, very sad. I don't think Johnny Day's a Premier League striker. There you go. Get those 2 off. Get next season's boys on. Well, I think O'Shea Lambert. Is he joining permanently? I know Chizzy is. Very attacking. Here we go. I mean, I'm not going to say that having the custom kits has cursed us, but we never got relegated in the old kits. We only got promoted in them. We've used these kits for 1.5 streams and been relegated. So, you know, worth mentioning, I think. Da 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 ding 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 ding. Wee doop boop doop boop boo. Yeah, we've been relegated. We had to win. Da 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 da. Boom 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 boom. At least we can get rid of Van der Hauw. I don't like him. He's the best goalkeeper we could get, but I don't like having an old man in goal. Go on in, Chizzy. Stick it in from there. Show me you should have been starting all season. I mean, you mainly were. Oh, that is rotten defending. Oh, get back to colouring in my Donald Duck picture that I've been working on. Look, this is my latest colouring. This is my current whip. This is what we call it in the colouring game. This is my whip. We're getting there. We do like a bit of colouring around here. Anything to distract from what's going on the pitch, really. Ugh. Bedford taste bitter disappointment of relegation. Right, budgets, here we go. I mean, we don't really need any budget because we're going to sell all the players. So I'm not bothered if we don't really get... I bet they'll give me a bigger budget than this year. Okay, that's a pathetic budget. But it's fine because, like I say, we're going to be selling everyone. We've got so many players who've got a relegation release clause that I suspect a lot of them will be on their way. Right, let's clear and get an old classic out. The 4-3-3 vertical tiki-taka. Don't think I've done one of these on FM26 yet. This is one of my other go-tos. There we go. That's what we're using for the last 2 matches. If we show any signs of life with that, that's next season's tactic. I'm not instant resulting. We've still got things to learn. We're still trying to work out, like, if we win these last 2 matches playing this tactic, at least we know we've got a tactic that works now. And we just have to get through next season. But we're going to stop messing around with Day and McGilligot. They're done. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to beat Arsenal. And we're going to beat Chelsea. And it's all going to be fine. Instant result is for cowards. Wowzers. Look at all those relegation release clauses. I mean, some of them. Oh no, we might lose bees for £22 million. Wouldn't that be a disaster? But, yeah. I mean, I don't care if every single one of them goes for those prices. None of that particularly worries me. 2 FM streams in a week. Who would have thought? I stream twice every week. You cheeky rascal. Oh, yeah. Kearney is worried he's no longer an important player. Should have played better then, shouldn't you? You bumhole. La da 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 da. The club are unhappy. Oh, the squad are unhappy with club situation. I mean, it's their fault. They're not happy with your management of the team. Right, every single one who comes to this meeting is on the transfer list. There are a few murmurs of discontent in the squad about the way things have been going lately. Can you step up and explain the issue so we can get it sorted and moved on? You got to do something about the dressing room atmosphere. No, you are the dressing room. You've got to do something about it. Yeah, we're going to get rid of some of the bumheads. They're in this room. Yeah, there you go. They're all happy. Oh, there's no chance of me getting sacked. No, we only had to battle bravely against relegation, which we did. Still alive with 3 games to go is a brave battle. A youth player has been poached by Arsenal. Interesting. Please stop poaching our players. How do you find retained transfer revenue in this game? I believe it's probably in here somewhere. I just don't know where. You would think it would be in here somewhere. 35%. Where are you getting 35% from? Don't tell me what the percentage is. Tell me where to find it. Oh, God, I have to read the words. Why isn't it nice and clear? I'm not reading words. So the first 35% is made available until 3.7. So until we sell our first player. After that, it drops down to 20%. Yikes. So we're not going to have much to reinvest, are we? But we did get promoted from the Championship last time with our record signing being like 120,000. So I think we'll be all right. And we've still got most of those players at the club. Bedford favourite day backs under fire. Chapman, I'm not under fire. What do you think this is? Under fire indeed. Thank you though, Johnny. You'll never play for us again, but thank you. It's nice to know someone's got my back. Right, the game wants to play the kids. It's put Gracie in goal. You know what? I'm not against putting Gracie in goal. Because he's annoyed me all year, so Gracie can have a couple of games in goal. I don't think that'll do any harm. There you go. Let's see how we get on doing this. Right, last home game in the Premier League, potentially ever. There's hard times at Arsenal. They've got Martinelli in goal. Goodness me. Oh, look at us ticky-tacking. Oh, it's ticky and it's tacky. Oh. Maybe we're not good enough to ticky-tacker. That can't be it. Oh! Oh my word. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Arsenal just lost 9-1 to Aston Villa. Interesting. So they're going to want revenge today then. I've missed a few subs because I was sad about us getting relegated. But Mushroom Man, thank you very much for 8 months. Birdie, I did just hydrate. Max, there's your posture check. Kev, thank you for 13 months. Rocket Dan, thank you for the sub. We are losing. It's very sad. Are Arsenal playing the kids? I don't think so. They've got 3 of the back four are Saliba, Calafiori and Lewis Hall. So I suspect they're not the kids. I think I'd be done with football if Ben Gannon Doak ever becomes Arsenal's number 10. Oh my word. Gracie making the save. Come on then. Football? Why would we? I mean, we basically cleared it for him there. This little rascal's annoying. I mean, that was a stupendously good goal. We just didn't get anywhere near them at any point. Let's get on with transfers. Oh my word. I can't just. Managerless Arsenal. Oh my word. Oh my word. Well. Now we just have to get through the Chelsea game. We're instant resulting that as well. And then we'll do some transfers. There you go. We've got some young players coming through. None of them good enough. When you got promoted in the Championship or League position, did we finish second? But we've massively strengthened the team. We should definitely be coming back up as champions. Bees is going to the World Cup. I might be done. 3 of our back 4 are going to the World Cup. I don't understand. I don't understand. Let's pretend this season never happened. Well, it's just all part of the overall growth of the club. I've said for years, when you're a tiny club like this, it can be a huge advantage long term to go and have that season in the Premier League, get the money, sign a bunch of good young players, which is what we've done. We didn't sign a load of old dross. We've signed a bunch of good young players. We're obviously going to have 2 years of parachute payments now as well. We're in a much stronger financial position than we were. I mean, we could have been upper mid-table in the Championship for 10 years and never got to the point where we had £13 million in the bank. So it is an overall positive. It's just miserable while it's happening. Right, here you go. Last game in the Premier League ever. Watch us win 5-0 without me turning up. And no, we lost again. Lovely. And their manager's gone as well. Oh no, he was playing for them. So in the end, we finished 12 points behind 17th place Leicester. It's going to be fine. Let's just see how many players... See, even now, all the board want is me to finish mid-table in the Championship because our reputation is still so low. We don't even have to come straight back up. We can now spend 3 years rebuilding. Yeah, I'll accept that. That shows how absurd it was getting promoted the first time. Our plan for next season is to finish mid-table. Which one's mid-table? That one? Just show me the one that has the word mid-table in it. Top half? Top half. There you go. Got there in the end. And then pre-season start date. I mean, you're doing the full 6 weeks. You just got relegated, you bunch of lunatics. No, you're not having a long holiday. Anyone on a release clause can leave. I'm not worried about that at all. I kind of want some of them to go so that we've got some reinvesting money. Taylor Titterton. I mean, one day you could be League One standard. Oh, yeah, that is top potential. Give him a contract. You know what? You deserve an extra £100 a week for your silly name. You're welcome. It's the only contract you're ever getting. How many? We were only in the we went straight up through the Championship. We've only played one season in the Championship before. We just rode momentum from League Two to the Premier League. Which is why the team is not good enough now. Because we got promoted too quickly. Oh no, Gashy's hurt his foot. I mean, no, you're not going to a special. We're not paying to fix you. You can leave. Yeah. Not only do I want to leave you to the physio, I want to leave you to Auckland FC's physio. Continue loan. Yeah, this is the season on Earth 1 where Blackburn got relegated. So next season is when I took over at Blackburn in real life. So if we go back up next season, we're back in the Premier League still faster than we got there on Earth 1 with Blackburn. So we can take 2 years and then we're level with where Blackburn were. I would argue, because we get 2 years of parachute payments, it's probably for the best if we take 2 years to come back up. Finish like 8th this coming season, stabilise a little bit, get rid of anyone who doesn't want to be here. maybe improve the ground, improve the training facilities, spend some of the money, and then go up as champions the year after. Oh, Bees is missing the World Cup. I can't believe he thought he was ever a chance of him going. But we are just waiting to see who gets sold. Oh, there you go. See, the board are doing the right things. Bedford clear debts. This is exactly... See, the board know what they're doing. These are exactly the right plays. Look at this. Look at the projections. Woo. So we haven't cleared the debt at all. I don't understand this. We've still got... I don't understand. It says we've cleared the debt. We're also taking on big new sponsorships. I mean, again, we would not have these kind of sponsorships if we didn't have a Premier League season under our belts. £7 million sponsors income for Bedford. Woo! We're reducing our ticket prices. Oh, we are a good club. We are a caring club. Right, get me in front of the board. Where do I find the board? Sort the training facilities out. Sort all the facilities out. Let's spend some of this money now. It's time. We need to become a proper club. No more of this. We're just in... Next time we go to the Premier League, we're there to stay in the Premier League. Who on earth is Ian James? Another one who's off down in Australia. Well, no, play through your injury. I don't care. We'll wear protective equipment for 3 months. You've only got a broken arm. Play and continue your loan. Don't even know why I'm the one who had to tell you that. Day set for move for Stockport sums everything up, I think. Stockport are in League 2. That would be a great move for Johnny Day. Other than the whole having to move to the north thing. Do you get a new contract? I don't even know who you are, so I'm not even going to look. I'm going to assume no. Walk away. Walk away. Johnny Day can do it in the Championship. He can't. He only got like 15 goals last time. And that was with McGallagher next to him getting more than a goal a game. Right, well, we're doing training facilities and youth facilities. We're not improving our youth level. But getting some facilities work done is good. So we're upgrading the training facilities for 750,000. We're upgrading the youth facilities for 650,000. We've got to keep doing that. We've got to actually get our facilities. We've got 71 contracted players. We've got to get our facilities up to Premier League standard by the time we're back in the Premier League. That's the plan. If nobody leaves, by the way, I'm not planning on doing any signings at all. I'm literally just going to sit here and wait for clubs to pay release clauses. And if that doesn't happen, I'm just going to press continue until the start of the new season. That's the plan. I might have a little look at the free transfers on the 1st of July. But that's about it. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Aston Villa offering me a job in women's Aston Villa. That's not the same thing. That will be a pay cut. That was misleading. Hang on. What's happened here? Where's my £4 million transfer budget gone? Hello? Board? Did you make me pay for the training stuff? Where's my money? Is that how you cleared the debts? I mean, it like I say, it doesn't really matter because I'm not planning on buying anybody. But my goodness. Contract renewals. We haven't renewed any contracts. Well, now we're over the wage budget as well. There you go. Ramirez has won his first cap. Right, I guess we need to actually put some people on the transfer list then. So, oh, we've got a big bloated squad. So, actual left backs, there's him and him. Oh, poor old Bees is going to be on his way. Rowley, I don't want. Even though he's probably champion. I mean, he's more than good enough for the Championship, but he's also not close to good enough for the Premier League. So let's get him out of here. Bye-bye. Any more left backs behind him? They're out on loan. Right, let's get rid of players that are out on loan. We can't worry about them at the moment. Bees is a centre-back officially. So we'll judge him with the centre-backs. Same with Vejrum. And then at right-back, he's a midfielder. So is there a way to filter this that only shows me natural players? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see all the players who sort of can play there a little bit. I mean, I know I can eliminate them from it like this. So we'll do that. So he comes off there. He's actually joining us, isn't he? Yeah. He's a centre-back, so get him off there. He's a centre-back, so get him off there. He's a left-back, so we have the two right-backs. Okay, this is starting to look more like how it's supposed to look. Which one of those is ball-playing defender? Because that's what we want. The one on the left. So that's how we're judging it. So Ramirez, Plaza, centre-back. He's left-back. Kovacs, that centre-back. He's a right-back. Bees. Right, Bobby Thomas. I don't think he ever played. Get him gone. Intermediary, do your thing. List him for loan as well. Just get him out of here. Vejrum. I mean, we just don't need him. We've got too many players. Get him gone. And yeah, that does mean we'd be keeping Plaza and Bees as centre backs, but I'm sure they're both perfectly good enough for the Championship. Right, defensive midfielder. Kearney as the starter is a no-brainer. Mundelli as his backup. And then you can't play there. You can play centre mid as well, which is good. You are a centre mid. You're a defender. You, I know he's not good enough, so get out of here. The only reason you survived in January is because you were injured. So let's get Chadwick gone. And then central midfield. He's a defensive midfielder. Him we're getting rid of. So Dusan, Fiorini, he's a striker. So we need midfielders. quite urgently. We need midfielders because we only have 2. We need some midfield players. Left wing, you're a... is he signing for us permanently? Whose idea is that? I mean, he'll be great at this level, so it's probably not a disaster. He's a striker, so he doesn't go on there. He's a right winger, isn't he? So he can come off there. I forgot this guy existed, but he can stay there, which means actually we'll probably keep Jones. And he can go because he's already got clubs that want him and he's already requested a transfer himself. 4.9 million we might get for this guy. That'd be lovely. Oh, Carrick Murphy's still here. At least he's on the transfer list. Intermediary. Yeah. Right, and then right wing. He's a striker. He's a right back. He's a left winger. He's a striker. He's a striker. He's a centre back. So we need a right winger. And then up front, we're going to be brutal. We'll keep those 3. Bonell, McGallagher, Day are all on the transfer list. Get them gone. And I know some of you are going to be like, but McGallagher scored 48 goals in the Championship last time. Yeah, but then he was dross in the Premier League. We're not building a team for the Championship. We're building a team for the Premier League. So that means he has to leave. It's very sad. He might force his way back in yet. You never know. But for now, he is surplus to requirements, as is Johnny Day. Thank you, Johnny. But you're done. Let's see how many of those we can get rid of. How many goals did he score in the Premier League? Like 4. Why has he been placed on the transfer list? So that clubs are encouraged to make offers to buy him. Is it that hard to understand? I don't, it's very short term. What if you change your system? Am I likely to do that, Magnus? Just get out. Why do you want to stay? We've been relegated. Right, Bonell can leave. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. And then midfielders on a free transfer on deadline day. And of course, we've got another batch of players to try and sell when they come back from their loans. So that isn't the end. Am I watching World Cup qualifiers? England have already qualified, and I didn't watch any of that. Honestly. It worries me. It worries me when people ask these kind of questions. It's like, have you paid attention for the last 10 years? Am I watching the World Cup qualifiers? I don't even know who's in them. I certainly don't care. I certainly don't want to watch them. Oh, international football is the worst. No, you can just leave. You're not having a new contract. Transfer list. Get out of here. A simple no would suffice. You know the answer, though. I've just been relegated and you come in here asking silly questions like that. Right, Bonell, leave. Why are we advertising for scouts? That doesn't feel like that's part of my job. Oh, good. We're still getting League 2 players recommended by intermediaries. That's a positive. There was a hydrate and a posture, was there? Was there? I'm doubly hydrated because it's hydration. I'm on the hydration tonight. I'm extra hydrated. I'm so hydrated I don't need to worry about my posture. The hydration takes care of it for me. Right, now we've got an offer for Plaza, who we've not put on the transfer list. Is he one of the ones with a release clause? If so, they can pay it, or he's not leaving. Yeah, so the release clause is 3.1 million. So, let's save everybody some time. Well, no. Okay. Preston have ruined this for everybody. I'm sorry, because you're all just getting straight rejected. 3.1. Ah! No! This UI! For goodness sake, who was that? Who were we selling for 4.9 million? It was the Italian guy. Try again. Guarantee we never get an offer anywhere near it. Try again. Oh my word. Right, he can leave, definitely. He is not leaving unless you pay his release clause. Plaza wants to discuss personal matters. And you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to tell you, you've got a release clause. You negotiated it. So now you have to live with it. That's how release clauses work. Is that an option on here? You have a release clause in your contract. They're aware of it. Yeah, there you go. I'm happy to wait. Good, because that's how it's going to work. I misclicked because of the UI. There's literally no option to say that, which seems silly. There should be a sorry, that was a mistake. There's no way for me to backtrack. This is going to be the closest. Because I'm going to say the price that was there before. If they offer that, I'll accept it. There we go. I think that's the only way we could backtrack. Right, these guys are back, are they? They're not back, are they? He's still at Hamcam. He's still at Crew. So they're not back. Why? That's a lie. Furious. Right, offers for Plaza again. So there you go. There are 3 of them at his release clause. So Plaza's going to be going, which means that defender from before, I'm now going to take him off the transfer list because I now want to keep him. Sorry, I did make a mistake. You were right. It's like you knew that I was going to change my mind. Well, what do you know? I did change my mind. What are you unhappy about? You're not transfer listed. You're Wally. What a silly boy. He's fine. Where's Rob Harley in another universe? He does not exist in this world. Lewis Brown's withdrawn his transfer request. That's one of the most ambitious emails I've ever received. Lewis, all you've done there is reminded me you exist and I need to sell you this summer. You've made a terrible mistake. Reject request. Now go and find a new club. You silly, silly boy. Larios, does he have a release clause? He does. It's £8 million. So, guess what, Bolton? Rejectorized. Yeah. What's my wage spend versus the other teams in the league? I don't know. This isn't FM24. That's surely not information I can find out. I certainly don't know where to find it. Probably in here. Oh. Oh. Actually, remarkably fast. 33 million. So Manchester City are paying more than 10 times in salary than what we are. We beat them. Right, Rustignoli is off to Cagliari. I don't remember how much we paid for him. Wowzers! We've just made an enormous transfer profit. I am a handsome genius. We signed that guy for nothing, basically never used him, and just sold him for 4.9 million. You're an idiot. You're happy to stay at Bedford, are you? I mean, I'm not happy for you to stay at Bedford. I'd be happy if you left immediately. So let's offer you out again. Right, Rowley's off to West Ham. Just joined the stream. Haven't seen anything about this save. It's the continuation of Non-League to Legend, as if we never left Bedford. If you haven't even watched Non-League to Legend, honestly, I'd recommend going and watching those videos. They're much better than this stream. But yeah, we've been promoted. We got promoted all the way to the Premier League with Bedford, and have now just been relegated because obviously Bedford shouldn't be in the Premier League. So now we're trying to sell everybody and rebuild to come straight back up again. Have you identified players in the 11 that you're going to build around? Yeah, the ones that aren't on the transfer list. We're just going to keep as many players as we can and quick pick. There you go. We've got an offer for false nine Frankie. Watch him get 50 goals for them in the Championship this year. I hope it's a £9 million offer. He's got a release clause. Right, so top half finish. Yeah, that's all acceptable. Walk away, walk away. Sorted. Bedford's stature falls. Could it really get any lower? That's still not £8 million. Oh, I tell you what, they're not far away. I'm going to push them. What's his release clause? 9 million. That's what they're paying them. Reject. Woo-hoo-hoo! I love a parachute. That's more than we'd made in the lifetime of the club before last season. That is ridiculous. One season in the Premier League, you're set for life. I don't know how Luton have managed to do what they did. That's a lot of pennies. I mean, that more than covers our entire wage bill. We just saw our wage bill was what, like 34 million for the year? So that parachute payment on its own more than covers our wage bill. which is splendid. So Plaza has gone to Leeds. There was nothing we could do to stop that from happening because he had that release clause. Annoyingly, Leeds are in the Championship. So a mid-table Championship club has just paid his Premier League release clause, which was less than we paid for him last summer. Oh. It's fine. Oh, ha, ha. Relegation wage drops. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, what's this? Hideous. So what am I earning now? I don't remember getting a pay rise when we got promoted. Where am I? £2,500 a week. I mean, I was in the Premier League last year. I could have been managing Aston Villa women. Hideous. Absolutely hideous. We might have to go back to the chicken shop. What am I supposed to do with this speedboat I bought? Right, it's nearly the 1st of July. It can't come a moment too soon. Oh, Frankie's injured. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to sell him. 3 months out with tummy ache. You're fickle. I'll show you fickle, sunshine. By taking you off the transfer list and accepting you here until Christmas. That might end up being a blessing in disguise. Have I ever watched baseball? No. I can hazard a good guess that I wouldn't enjoy it though. I have done rounders in PE and that was boring to watch as well. Before I comment any further, give me a rough estimate about how long a baseball match takes, start to finish. How much of a time commitment is watching one match? And then I'll let you know if I'm ever likely to watch one. We've made an offer for somebody. 2.5 to 3 hours. No. I'm never going to watch baseball. Wowzers. How do Americans have time to watch that? I thought they were... TikTok has taught me that Americans work 16 hours a day, 8 days a week, and get 1 week off of holiday a decade. When are they watching baseball? I don't understand. Who's this guy? Archie McCoy. I mean, he looks jolly excellent. Proceed. Yeah, these are the signings. You're not having that. I'll allow this to happen. I haven't even looked how much we're paying for him. Could get to Billingdon. You can get to Billingdon back in that time. It was only an hour and 15-minute flight. That's a great point considering most games take place during the day. Right, Bonella's gone. Oh God, Farkas is still here. Oh no, he's not. Thank goodness. Right. I haven't recalled him. That's right. He's a free agent as well. This is good. Are you a free agent? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting emails about these guys who don't work here anymore. Release. Release. Lots of other release. Oh, there's lots of the Deadwood has been released. This is good. It's done half my job for me for this summer. You should ask for increased transfer percentage. I don't think I should. I don't want to spend a load of money. They can offer it to me, but I'm not going to ask for it. My word. Maybe I'll ask for it. Hi, board. How you doing? Can I have that? Can I also have that? And I'd also like that. See you later. Oh God, I forgot we had to pay for some of these rascals. Okay, that's a lot of money for him. Chizzy only cost us $500,000. That's a bargain. Right, we just need it to get through to 9 o'clock. We need the job centre to open. And then we can have a look at the squad. Yeah, these guys, we don't even need to know exist. They can just go straight back on loan. So, our best 11 currently looks like this. What's he doing here? It's Ethan Amundsen Day. Four goals last year for him. Everything about him says he should score goals, though. He just wasn't good enough in the Premier League. How many did false nine Frankie get? 7. Oh. Pathetic. Disgrace to the shirt. He's having that number 9 taken off him, that's for sure. What's gone on here again? Where does my transfer budget keep going? Is there laundering going on? I've sold £6 million worth of players. %, transfer revenue retained. So what's that? There should be like 1.2 million in here. Oh, God, we had to buy all those lunatics, didn't we? Oh, that should come out of last season's budget, surely. We've not had to pay for all these bumholes now. Past Kev is a turd. What has he done here? Why have we spent £7 million on him? Oh. He's not even in the best 11. Oh, he is now. Well, heads are going to roll for this, boys and girls. Right. I mean, we've done all our transfers. They were all pre-arranged. We're back to looking at free transfers again. It's like the good old days. What is going on? La da da da. Come on then, Hugo. We should really have a look at what the media think of us before we do any transfers as well. We should do that now. I mean, I'm expecting us to be up here. The media think we're going to finish in the bottom half. And we don't have a single player in the Dream 11. That really does put into context how hard last season was. I wish we hadn't spent that season reloading to get promoted. Oh, I've just delegated that. I didn't want to delegate. Oh, God. It'll have messed everything up. Where is staff? Where do they live? Staff. Responsibilities. What did I even delegate there? I do not want him, that clown, finalising transfers for me. How many points did we finish with last season? Loads. Yeah, loads of them. Bloomin' loads of them. At least 20. Right. We're not talking about last season. Last season didn't happen. I won't be answering any questions about last season because it didn't happen. We have to draw a line. This is our second season in the Championship. That's how we answer that question. How's the save going? Really well. We've flown up through the leagues. This is our second season in the Championship. We've got a really good looking squad. That's the discussion now. How did last season go? Shut up. It's easy. Right, none of the free transfers are good enough to improve us. So we're just going to go with what we've got. I am glad McGallagher is injured because it serves him right. Ruined his summer holidays after what he's just done in the Premier League. But it does mean when he's fit again in September, we can switch back to the 4-2-4 and he can start scoring at a goal a game again. And it'll be fine. And we'll love him again for another year and then remember to sell him this time. Middlesbrough in a financial crisis. Pathetic. We've got great finances. They're not going to improve my youth recruitment. Psst. Wow, they've put that back up to where it was before, 35%. We've got 65 million. And Adrian, I know I'm not the finance director, so frankly, it's none of my business. Did have a little gander at their club bank account, though, and noticed there's 65 million pounds in there. What's that for? Can't have a little bit of that? No? We've increased our junior coaching budget. That's the important thing. La da da da. Why is he still here? Get out, Shorrock. Why are you still here? Paul Scholes has just turned us down so he can stay at Salford as a scout. That tells you everything you need to know about our reputation. We can't even poach a scout off of a League One team. Oh dear. La da 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 da. Get out. Get out. Who the hell are you? La da da da. Kev buys a £65 million strike on the Never Never. I'll do it. Don't challenge me. I'll do it. Oh dear me. I've got to stop staying up until the early hours of the morning playing Pocopia. It's ruining me. This guy's decided to go to Burnley rather than sign for us. Lewis Brown's off to Scotland. Demonstrates his level. And dun dun dun. Why are you still here? Get out. How is the dynamics? Is there anyone we need to get rid of because of dynamics? Wants to leave following a contract extension being triggered at a time when he was seeking a new and improved deal. I mean, you signed the original one, Ennio, my old buddy. What did you want to talk about? Your client, Maria. We're slightly interested. It's good to hear. Unfortunately, he's not interested in signing an extension. Then, sorry, while you're here, Maria, I know you're keen to get off. What's this then? Because he is publicly asking for one. Oh, my word. Fine, he can leave. Goodness me. Oh, I wish some of the different elements of the club would just talk to each other. So he won't sign a new deal, even though he wants a new deal. So I want to sell him, so the board won't let me sell him. But I'm not going to play him. All over 300,000. Again, Adrian. I'm just going to have that number printed on a t-shirt for every time you quabble over 300 grand. Goodness me. There were 2 clubs in for him. I'm not that concerned. I think the other deal was enough. Yeah, so you can just go to Anderlecht. I think Curve is where I got my love of installments from. As long as you don't take your love of installments outside of Football Manager. I keep seeing TikToks of people buying Chinese takeaways on Klarna. Don't do that. We don't go that far. If ever there was a thing to cheer me up. In your face, McDongs. Ba, ba, ba. Lewis, goodbye. I mean, of all the places you could have gone, can't believe you're going there. At least you don't really have to move house, I suppose. He's been here, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 years of Lewis Brown. Captained us from National League to the Premier League. Got his Premier League goal. Thank you, Lewis Brown. Enjoy life at the Scum. I don't know if takeaways are taking Klarna. They're very much just headlines. They're hooks that come up on TikTok, and I immediately scroll on. It's like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care how people are. I don't care. Why are you upset about how someone else buys their dinner? I don't care. I mean, we do need midfielders, so I'll allow it to happen. Oh, we've got some offers for Bobby Thomas as well. That's good. In the real world, if you can't pay for 2 of something, you can't afford 1. Interesting. We're talking about why we don't buy houses again. Now the Aston Villa gentlemen's team are offering me an interview, which is interesting. I'm not going to go. But the ladies' team offered me a job at the start of the window. Now the men's team are offering me a job. Someone at Villa just really wants me to live there. I can't live in Birmingham. There's 2 Lego stores. It's dangerous. I only earn £2.5 a week. That isn't enough money to keep pace with Lego releases. Right, Byrne was always the real hero of our defence because he's gone to Posh. None of this Cambridge nonsense. I knew he was always better than Brown. You'd be on way more than that at Villa. Yeah, but Lego's very expensive. If I lived walking distance from a Lego shop, it's bad enough that I go like once a month. I'm very lucky that I live over an hour away from any stores. It's the only thing keeping a roof over our heads. Oh, I've just taken over. Have they moved that button? I've never noticed me clicking it like this before. But I keep delegating stuff. That button must have moved. What did I delegate that time? No, I don't want you to initialize player sales. I'll do that. Goodness me. Yes, Van der Hal can go to Anderlecht. Parting comment. Oh, I can't just stick 2 fingers up at him. You weren't in my first team plans. Let him know he's not good enough on the way out the door. Wrexham have poached one of my coaches. We do now need a goalkeeper. We might have to get the shirt out. Oh my word. 13 million, 19 million pounds. I always rated Chivas best series I've ever done. What's his release clause? 23.5. They're paying that. Reject. How have Chivas got that kind of money? That was a big offer. A jolly big offer. Suitable vice captain. McGallagher. There you go. He's moving back up the leadership structure. He's gone from being on the transfer list to vice captain. He's working his way back up. Oh, yeah. Thanks, David. Jeepers creepers. Look at the incoming transfers. Ah. His work permit's been declined. Well, I don't think we've got any ESCs currently. Started watching Block Party a lot over the last few weeks. Now I'm here watching this, having no clue about football. Speaks to the entertainment level of your content. I guess, oh, thank you very much. That's awesome. I don't know anything about football either. I've been told it's part of my charm. Da 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 da. All right, Unkford. I do the jokes around here. Goodness me. Goodness me. Get out of here, Millwall. Bribe his agent. Don't you ruin my bit of fun. We might be about to find out why everyone hates Millwall. Why is everyone getting injured constantly? And how is he out? Oh, I thought that was a stubbed toe. Who had a stubbed toe? No one's got a stubbed toe. Am I going to stub my toe? No, I've got my new Lego Crocs. Although I'm not wearing them. I think I've left them in the bedroom. So I might stub my toe fetching them. So I won't fetch them now. There you go. I'm glad we worked through that issue together, everybody. I was potentially in a bit of a pickle there briefly. What on earth? A fractured ankle now. So that's our captain out until Christmas. With our new £7 million right back in. So that's him never playing for us again. We may as well sell him when he's back. I wish everyone had stopped getting injured. What? Mr. Tickle! They're in League One! Mr. Tickle is Mr. Greedy. Have I got to buy another book? I'm back in Manchester this weekend at the same bookshop. Or we will go to the same bookshop. I'm not going there specifically for the bookshop. I know there's Waterstones everywhere. But I bought that bookshop, that Mr. Tickle book in Manchester. I'm going to be back in that same bookshop. I might buy Mr. Greedy. Right, Amper can have a new contract because we're clearly not going to be able to sign anybody. We can't even sign Mr. Tickle. And he was one of the few good players we had in the Premier League. So I suspect he's going to tear up the Championship. Bookshops are not exclusively in Manchester. As far as I'm concerned, they are. I went to a bookshop in, well, not, I say a bookshop. I went to the WH Smith's at the airport in Billund. Can you believe they had the cheek at WH Smith's to have, I would estimate, at least half the books weren't even in English. Couldn't understand them. Right, what's gone on here? Why have we withdrawn the contract for that guy? I would have given him one of those ESCs. Who's making the decision there? Because I didn't. What have I clicked on this time? No, I'm finalising. So why can't I allocate an ESC? We're genuinely not going to sign any players this summer. We just can't get them. Luckily, we were very sensible with our transfers in the Premier League. So the squad is good enough anyway. Apart from the whole no goalkeeper thing. Did we not agree to... I don't understand what we agreed to before. Can I have a first choice goalkeeper, please? Can't believe I have to ask. It came up in a meeting. Recruitment focus. I don't know what a recruitment focus is. If it's different to the transfers in thing, I've never used it. Right, we've made an offer for Alan Hunter. He's 5 foot. I almost swore. He's 5'9". He's got a jumping reach of 4. That is not a goalkeeper. That is a child. Oh my word. Gracie was fine when we got promoted last time. He should be fine again. As long as he doesn't get injured, because we don't have a second goalkeeper. That's a bit of a luxury at the moment that we haven't really gotten to grips with. I mean, he's listed for loan. We should probably take him off that. Probably shouldn't be loaning him out just yet. Have we got anything come through on this yet? 3 players, no items to display. Lovely. Who you going to call? Ghostbusters! Erland Learbeck. He plays for Queen's Park and he's wanted by Rangers. That's like a complete football club sentence. I feel like I shouldn't get in the way of him having an excellent career path. That would just look amusing when he's trying to explain people who I play for. Oh yeah, I played for Queen's Park, Rangers. Saying that a bit weird. Plus, it's easier just to say QPR. I didn't play for QPR. No, I'm staying out of it. I want that to happen. Did we not just give this man an enormous contract? I mean, I'm kind of tempted. He's 28. He'd prefer to go to Blackburn. We've just given it. He's just signed a new contract a week ago and now wants to go to Blackburn. What kind of scumbag would go to Blackburn? If they're not going to negotiate, I'm not interested. Burrow, thank you for 30 months. Everyone's getting injured. This is getting silly. Johnny Day's going to be starting the first game of the season at this rate. Is this my punishment for bringing everyone back early and not giving them more time off? Is this the game telling me not to make them do a 6-week summer next time? Oh, losing him would be a problem. He's got a £17 million release clause. They can pay it. Gracie's back to first choice goalkeeper again. All is right in the world. Roberto Martinez is England manager. All is wrong in the world. Gerard Valls. I mean, at least he's goalkeeper size. And we do need another goalkeeper. Is he a goalkeeper? No. I have asked for my percentage to be increased, yes. It went from 20% to 35%. No, we can't lower them. We want people to be motivated. Why is Carrick Murphy still here? Who's not sold him yet? This isn't the great rebuild some of you were expecting, but I'm pretty happy that we've kept almost the entire squad together. We've lost one centre-back and the goalkeeper at the moment, which to me seems like a jolly good summer. Since you never left Bedford, where did Xander Sample end up? I don't think he might not even be in this universe. No Sample. Oh. Doesn't exist here. He only generates in my absence, clearly. Oh, Siggy, thank you very much for the 10 gifted. What a hero. Lovely stuff. Very much appreciated. Would have rather watched you play Nutmeg. Look, I offered. Now you'll never see. I'll install it on my Steam Deck and take it to Manchester. And then leave my Steam Deck in my bag while I play Pocopia on my Switch. I don't think my Steam Deck's even charged. I don't think I've turned my Steam Deck on since the day Pocopia came out. Just got the annual work bonus, spreading the joy. Lovely stuff. Very much appreciated. We're top of the league. Hooray! Right, who's our captain? It probably shouldn't be Esteva anymore. Oh, maybe it should. Are we giving it back to Frankie? Neither of them are necessarily nailed on to start. No, we'll leave things as they are. Gashy's on the way out. Murphy might be on his way out. We're finally shifting some rascals. Spikle Brits! We could bring Spikle in. We can't get Mr. Tickle. We get Spikle Brits, surely. False 9 Frankie's now happy with the dressing room atmosphere. Is he going to be fit for the new season? 3 weeks. No, he's not. He's going to be injured just long enough to miss the whole of the transfer window. Right, Spikle. You're not as good as Gracie, apparently. So we probably won't actually bother. I don't think he is a decent Premier League player. He went out on loan to Luton last year. I think we just accept that. Dior was good at this level last time, but we've got better options now. Get Casagrande on the phone, maybe. Oh, for goodness sake, everyone's injured. We might not actually be able to play a 3-man midfield, so I don't think we've got 3 midfielders currently. We might be back to the 4-2-4 before the season's even started. Right, there's our new backup goalkeeper. At least we've got a backup goalkeeper. That is my first voluntary signing of the summer. It's the day the new season starts today. And the only signing I've actually done deliberately that wasn't prearranged is a backup goalkeeper on match day. That's how this summer has gone. Oh. We better win. Let's get everyone in roles they like. So, Super Mario needs to prove himself at this level. Because he certainly didn't prove himself at Premier League level, but he never really got the chance to. That is a good midfield. I think that's a very good defence. It should be a very good team. Gracie captain. He's back, boys and girls. We're getting some of our boys back. Miguel got to be back in the team before long. Right, back in the championship then. Let's do a football. That back four, certainly, I am very, very confident with at this level. It's just the attack I'm questioning. Super Mario needs to live up to his name. Or else Frankie's back in and we go back to 2 strikers. Here we go. Oh, look at us playing lovely football. We did get automatically promoted the year before. Yeah, we came up in 2nd place. In our first season in the Championship. We went straight from League 2 to the Premier League in consecutive seasons, I think. Didn't we? Did we? I think. Or if not consecutive, pretty close to. And this is how we're phrasing it. We've done multiple back-to-back promotions, and now this is our 2nd season in the Championship. No one needs to know. Bedford Town are red hot, apparently. It took us 23 minutes of being back in the Championship, and we are red hot again. Now you're talking. I knew these shirts weren't cursed. I'm going to celebrate by putting broadcast view on for the Championship. I don't mind us taking a bit of time at this level. I didn't want extra cutscenes of us losing. But if we're going to be winning, we'll have a close-up look at the kits. With their glorious sponsors. Oh, lovely defending. Look at us go. Vejram was right all along that I would change my mind and want to keep him. I did, and he's here and he's starting. What a guy. He's a future captain. He fought for his place at Bedford. Look at Super Mario go. Ba, 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 ba. Pastley James is going to get a nice little run at right back with Esteva injured as well until Christmas. Our £7 million potentially record signing. Did we sign anyone for more than 7 million last year? Well, we'll take that. Do that again another 80 times this season, and we go up as champions. And jolly nice that would be too. Ba, 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 ba. Shoot! We are knocking the ball around very nicely. Look at us being a possession team all of a sudden. Football goal! Come on then! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's all jump up and down with one hand in the air. Beautiful stuff. Ammon, of course, a permanent Bedford player now. Oh, lovely close-up. That really adds to the experience, doesn't it? La da 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 da. I want a close up on our shirts. Right, this is where our lack of midfielders becomes a bit of a problem. We're going to be bringing bees on in midfield at this rate. Right, Mario has not had a nice time. Chizzy, over to you. Johnny Day's on the bench. That's how desperate we are. There you go. Bees can come on at centre back so I don't accidentally bring him on in midfield. Bum, 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 bum. Number 3, here we go. Shoot! Shoot! He shooted. Oh, corner. Can we have a close-up? Ah. We just want to see the logos on the shirts. Right, we have run out of midfield players now. So he's going to have to stay on. Our bench is a little light. Without Frankie, does that mean we're rubbish at corners again? Probably. We've got a right winger playing on the left wing and a left back playing at right back at the moment. Because the squad's a little unbalanced. Oh, my word. Well, it's nice to be at a level where we're better than everybody again. Oh, what a lovely first day of the season that's been. Completely vindicates the summer transfer policy. We didn't need new players. They were all already here. We just need to plug a couple of gaps in squad players. And now we get to play Luton in the good old Moose Cup. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. You know what I should ask while we've got loads of money? Where's the board? Board? I can't remember how to do it. Board? Can we not ask to expand the stadium? Is that not an option? Or build a new stadium? I guess we're maxed out. Why we can't ask for a new one, I don't know. Refresh yourself with a nice sip of holy after that delightful win. Good idea. Recently relegated? That's not true. Bedford, we're second season in the Championship. Wants Danny Stevens on loan. I mean, maybe we do. Maybe we do. He's still a 5-star potential youngster. He's 17 now. He'll be ready to start for us next time we're in the Premier League. First time we're in the Premier League. Next season in the Premier League. Today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Come on! Picnic time for teddy bears. Titterton having a lovely time. Good old Titterton. Bees is slowly learning English. He'll be a new man being able to speak English. He's been here over a year. What nationality is Bees? Chilean, is that? So, what's that? Spanish? I reckon I could learn Spanish in less than a year if I lived in Spain. All right. Big game. Luton. Moose Cup. Let's give them a jolly firm walloping. At first I thought the no music was weird, but the Kev jukebox is far better. Exactly. And plus, as I've been saying for 10 years, nearly 11 years of streaming now, if you want to listen to music, you're watching on a device that plays music. Just put some music on. you can have music on whilst watching the stream. There's a way that you can even choose the music. You don't have to just listen to the music I would put on. It's cracking. We want the out of tune bumming there. Well, you don't get that here. I have my Metallica going in the background. Exactly. I don't know what that means. I think it's a brand of motorbike. But it sounds like you're having a nice time. Come on, we need to prove we're the biggest club in Bedfordshire. Oh. Well, Dior's got the chance to redeem himself early on. I think the new stadium plans were being worked on from when you first went up to the Prem. Were they, by golly? Okay. What is going on now? Dior was on for 3 minutes before he's gone off injured. Chizzy's going to play on the wing. Have we got a physio? Don't make your players do a 6-week pre-season, boys and girls. That's what we're learning here. Oh, that guy's not even got a surname. Chizzy! There you go. Lovely stuff. His first goal was a permanent Bedford player. It's all setting itself up for false nine Frankie to come back in the team, but on the right wing, because that's his accomplished position apparently. Natural striker, accomplished right winger. If he's the only fit right winger when he comes back from injury in like 2 weeks, he's going to get a run of games on the right wing, start scoring from corners again, and do the entire season as a winger. A 6'6" winger. It's going to be brilliant. Shoot! Oh, this is football. What a goal! That, ladies and gentlemen, is a football goal. Absolutely carved them open. And Aki Ammon has 2 from 2 as a permanent Bedford player, after looking utterly useless all season in the Premier League. Penalty kick, surely. Chizzy doesn't just fall over, or is that just another right winger getting injured? I mean, he's made it all the way back there to be the covering defender. What a guy. Ramirez looks very solid and confident at this level as well, doesn't he? I mean, he has been at the World Cup with Mexico this summer, and now he's playing Luton in the Moose Cup. We turned down like £18 million for him, so he should look pretty good at Championship level. Oh, this is some lovely passing. We're a jolly nice footballing team all of a sudden. We spent all summer learning to tiki-taka. People think I spent the summer doing nothing. We've turned from being failed gegenpress merchants to the most tiki-taka-y of tiki-takerers. And it's a joy to behold. Bees is coming on in midfield. That's how excited I am. Oh, this is my final stoppage. Maybe we'll give it 5 minutes. Because of those 2 stupid injuries early on. Right, now Bees is going to come on in midfield. And he's going to go there. And then for my final trick, I want to have a look at Jones. So we'll take off Mario. Stick Chizzy up there. Stick Ammon on that side. Gyökeres has scored for Sweden. I think Kev was right about the standard of international football. I mean, to be fair, he's been scoring fairly regularly for Arsenal since coming back from injury. Bit of friendly advice, Kev. Don't fracture your hand. 1, it's painful. 2, it's annoying when it's your dominant hand and you have to wear an annoying splint. Can you imagine? I mean, there aren't many things that could be worse for me, bearing in mind what I do as a job. Football manager, right hand. Building Lego, need both hands. I genuinely don't know what I'd do. So yeah, excellent advice. I'd need a hand double. I'd have to pay Topher to come and sleep in my office and be my hands for however long it takes to heal. There you go. We are the kings of Bedfordshire. We had 70% possession in that game as well. Right, well, he's fractured his ribs. So that's another one out with tummy ache. He's twisted his ankle. What is going on with these rascals getting injured? Mr. Hands, as Topher likes to be called. He would like to be called that. Right, Gary Jackson. In you come. Well, Dior is on his way out anyway. He just got injured. Is he going to pass his medical somehow? He's fractured his ribs. He's got tummy ache. That was his last moments in a Bedford shirt. coming on as a sub in the 13th minute, being subbed injured in the 17th minute, and then being sent to France the next day. Never to be seen from again. Right, can this guy from Wolves play central midfield? No. Brilliant. He can play attacking midfield and defensive midfield, but not central midfield. Just get all of them out, actually. I'm not desperate to sign him, so he'll sign on my terms or not at all. Then not at all, then. We've got Jones. We don't need lots of left wingers. He wants to go out on loan to get more game time. I mean, perhaps you shouldn't be rubbish, and you wouldn't need to. If you can't get into the team in this league, you are not the right man for this project, are you? Any good loans? Not interested. I'll sign any that my director of football offers to me, but I don't want 3 or 4 loans in the squad. We're trying to build a team to stay in the Premier League. I don't want to get promoted with 5 loanees in the team that we can't keep. I don't mind if we have 2 years in the Championship. I do mind getting promoted and not being able to take that team into the Premier League again. That would be problematic. Chizzy on the right wing. Go on, be a wide forward, Chizzy. Have a lovely time. One of my friends once fractured both wrists and had to have his girlfriend wipe his bottom when he went to the loo. Wowzers. That's not ideal. I think Anna would just put a sponge on a long stick for me. Staple a sponge to the wall at bum height and put a bucket underneath it. Rub yourself on that like a bear, you'll be fine. What about my second poo? I said rub yourself on the sponge like a bear! Come on, let's do a football goal. Offshore wasted. Thank you very much for 43 months. I'm late, but I'm here. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you for my gift. I like that that's how birthdays work here. Offshore wasted. Are you the man who is in front of me at Danish passport control on Monday? I haven't mentioned this guy yet, but he had even more of a grilling than me because he kept answering her question the same way. And it was the standard. Oh, now Chizzy's injured. Our right wingers are just ruined. But she was asking everyone why they were in the country. What do they do? And he was like, I'm here for work. What do you do? I work offshore. So what are you here for? I work offshore. So what do you do for work? I work offshore. Yeah, but what do you do? I'm not asking you where you work. What do you do? I work offshore. I don't know what he does. Yeah, that went on a while. I didn't think I was going to make it out of the airport before I had to fly home again. Going to the bar tonight. Do I play pool or throw darts? Both. Throw pool balls at the dartboard. I'm gonna hazard a guess he works offshore. Yeah, but what does he do? That's not a job, is it? That's a location. A, off what shore, and B, I believe there is more than one job in existence that involves not being on a shore. Oh, football goal, surely. Oh, Mario. I don't think Mario's the answer. Aki Ammon might be, though. 3 from 3 for him now. Both darts and pool are sports, aren't they? Do you have to change your shoes to do them? We know that's the rule. He's either a fisherman, an oil rigger, or he's a spy. I mean, both fishing boats and oil rigs, presumably, have other jobs. Like, you could just be there. You could like be the manager of it. You could be the chef. You could be the cleaner. You could be the accountant. Just tell the poor lady what job you do. I assume it was some kind of oil rig situation, but I think there's more than one job on an oil rig. Chizzy! Oh, look at those beautiful logos on those beautiful shirts. What a great sponsor. He's offshore, not a job. When she asked me, she didn't ask me because I said I was there for pleasure. But if she'd have asked me, I'd have said, oh yeah, I work at home. But what do you do? I work at home. But what do you do? I work for myself. We're good at football. Are we top of the league yet? Come on. We've been top since it was alphabetical. Has any team in the history of football ever been top of the league for every second of the season? Because that's what we're on for at the moment. That's an achievement if we can pull that off. Swap those two around so he can be Mr. Inverted. It's like Gracie was never replaced. What a star. Can I point out as well, Bees is currently playing on the right wing. I'm not deliberately drawing attention to it. We signed that boy as a centre back. He had his best games last season at left back. He's now playing on the right wing. Bees can do anything and play anywhere. Now he can speak English. He's the complete package. Right, Johnny Day is going to come on in central midfield here, I think. Actually, no, Orsulic can play central midfield. So Mario comes to central midfield. Johnny Day's on up front. Back in the Championship. Baba. Lovely stuff. We're going up as bleeping champions. Oh, we're not top of the league for every second of the season, though. Because presumably Brentford have scored more goals than us. Oh, come on. On what basis? Because they've scored more. That means they've conceded. We haven't conceded a goal. It is the three that have come down from the Premier League who are the top three, though. How many games has Johnny Day played for Bedford? Good question. Lots. I mean, I'm not going to count. Take a screenshot and count yourself if you want. But he scored all the way from the National League to the Premier League. What a guy. Alessandro Venturino. He's 6'4". I don't think it's possible to educate someone to be that. If he's 20 jumping reach, I'm going to marry him. Don't really want you to have a minimum fee release clause. Do you think this is your quickest summer transfer window? Probably, yeah. But we knew that going in. We knew we weren't going to be doing a lot of business. The only way we were going to do a lot of business is if a lot of players left, and basically nobody's left. Another injury. Well, Ramirez isn't leaving this summer then. I'm just checking we have actually got a physio. Do you not want to do your job? Pathetic. Can we have a club doctor? How do we ask for a club doctor? Can we have a second physio, please? Today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Carrick Murphy's on his way out. We have a new scout coming in. There you go. We can have another Pahizio. Hire me one then. I assume someone will hire me one now. I don't really want to get involved myself. We have 1 week of window left. Wouldn't preventing injuries be sports scientists? Maybe. Just some nerd needs to stop them getting injured constantly. That's a good point. We didn't get anywhere near this amount of injuries when we were gegenpressing all year last year. I don't even know who that guy is, but he's injured. Sack the person running training. I will just check we're training. Because I do keep accidentally taking responsibility for things. No, there is definitely training happening. I think it's all because I brought them back a week early and they've had to do 6 weeks of pre-season. I think the game is telling me that's too many weeks. So he can be that. Otherwise, everything can be as it was. Currently doing sports science, won't be accepting that nerd quote. I mean, it is accurate. So I did computer science. That's nerdy too. Put science after anything. It's nerdy. If you don't want to be called a nerd, switch to sport vibes. That's a course for cool guys. Nerds do the science one. If you've got a BSc, you're a nerd. BA, cool guy. Unfortunately, I am BSc club. I'm doing a master's in geographic information science. Definitely a nerd. I mean, yeah, absolutely you are. I suspect there's quite a lot of nerds get drawn to Football Manager. And if you have neither, then get to uni, get yourself a degree. I use mine every day. You can't function in life without a degree. They're essential. Oh, Gracie, what a guy. What a goalkeeper. What if you have a BA in economics? Cool guy. Economics isn't real. Economics is just chatting about feelings, but with money. Aki Ammon, 4 in 4 now. That man likes being in the championship. I'm too old. You're never too old. In Matt's stream the other day, we were talking about how a lot of people drawn to FM are somewhere on the neurodiverse scale. I mean, yeah, it's a number. It's a nerdy number game that you only really get anything out of if you do it obsessively. It's not the kind of game you can play for half an hour every couple of weeks. It's not the kind of game you can buy and play for 8 hours. It's something you have to get obsessively into. The caption did say 3 in 3. That was in the league. He also has 1 in 1 in the Moose Cup, thus making it 4 in 4. That being said, if you think FM attracts the neurodiverse crowd, you should come and hang out on my Lego channel. You should come to the Lego store on release day. It's like an autism convention. Jokeres hat trick, lovely stuff. Who are they playing? Ukraine. I don't know if they're any good or not. Minecraft Lego must be for super nerds. Exactly. Oh, we can't be starting to lose football matches. We were supposed to win them all. Get Frankie back. Frankie's on the bench. More! Has Mario scored yet? I think the Mario experiment is not really working. Oh, what a good goal that is. That's why we spent £7 million on him. That's our right back doing that. Lovely stuff. Can we just stay in the Championship forever, but also win it every year? It's fun winning. Losing every week was horrible last season. I hated it. This is so much more fun. Aki Ammon, my word, he's thinking the same thing. He looks like a new man. Still only 21 as well. He could actually come back and become a really good Premier League player. Because he did get 9 assists last season, even though he looked like he was never really involved. I didn't realise quite how young he was. Boo. More! Oh dear. Oh dear. This is why we needed Mr. Tickle. Gracie's rubbish. He's finished. We've had so much possession in this game, but they've still scored lots of goals against us. They're doing to us what we used to do to other teams last time we were at this level. What is going on here? This is just one guy having the game of his life against us, I think. It's time to berate them. Apparently Ramirez is quite important to this defence. Lovely stuff, Chizzy. Have they taken off the guy who got a hat-trick? Interesting. Actually, we'll just do that. Mario's going to have to become a midfielder. Frankie's on. Get B's on. Go very attacking. Frankie is on. In the Championship, where he has a career goal average of more than one a game. I would love it if Frankie was back. I mean, he's injured, but actually, we've got Jones who can come on, and we can swap those two over. Don't you get involved with this kind of nonsense, Topher. We were top of the league going into this match. This has been a freak result because we're having an injury crisis. Bees is a midfielder now. I think we might have to bin off Gracie, though. He's not had a very good game today. Although we've really missed Ramirez. Bees has already played most positions this season, I think. Topher only has new work responsibilities if I break my hand. He's just my backup hand. If I break my hand, he just has to do all of the things that my hand normally does. I don't think that's unreasonable. So let's all just hope that I don't break my hand. Because somebody's got to clean the sponge. Right, we can appeal. Can we actually, if he doesn't let us sign this guy, please let me just ESC somebody. Because this is getting silly now. I would like to give out my ESCs, please and thank you. Abdul Maddox. Oh, a midfielder. We need a midfielder. Yeah, you can go there. We'll never tell Posh they can't have one of my boys. Posh can have whoever they want, whenever they want. I'm going to allocate. I get to allocate an ESC. We're signing a big boy. Oh, very exciting. Look at the size of that one. Oh, there's a lot of him. Lovely. Beautiful stuff. What foot does he swing at balls? His right foot. There you go. You can just replace Ramirez while he's injured. Beautiful. He is a granuli. And now we're playing full ham. Get the granuli straight in. There he is. Who's this and what's he up to? I told you this was going to happen. Watch him score. We've got him and the new granuli, both for corners now. At least we'll be a set piece threat again with those two in the team. So these close-ups from corners are going to be worth it. Oh, Mario, you are rubbish. Mario might have to become a midfielder. Because midfielders are basically all just failed strikers anyway, aren't they? No one chooses to play in midfield. If they get if they've got the option to play up front, no one's going like, oh no, I'd rather not score the goals, thanks. I'll be the guy who gives the ball to the guy who scores the goals. No, they weren't good enough to play up front, so they have to play in midfield. He did not know what to do with the ball there. I don't think he's ready for tiki-taka. Yeah, Ben, you can borrow Topher. That's fine. Yeah, he can be your hand. How did that go down as an own goal? That was Mario's goal. Their guy kicked it into Mario. Oh, it has gone as Mario. There you go. Perhaps that's all Mario needed. A guy's literally thumped the ball into the side of his head from quarter of a yard out, and he's got his first goal of the season. From there, Mario goes on a scoring run. I always played in midfield by choice. No, you didn't. Nope. Nope. Wasn't good enough to play up front. Then we've got defenders who are tall and not good enough to play up front. Goalkeepers, aka the fat one. And left backs who weren't good enough to play anywhere else. So, well, someone's got to play left back, so it's going to be you. And that is how positions are decided in football. By your logic, Declan Rice, best player in the world. I haven't said Declan Rice is the best player in the world. I said he's the best midfielder in the world. He's the best box-to-box midfielder in the world. But yeah, he's a failed striker. He's a weird case where he failed so hard, he had to play in defence for a bit, and he's gradually getting better. So he's on some kind of boomerang trajectory. So he presumably would have started as a striker, ended up all the way at centre-back for the West Ham youngsters. And when Arsenal signed him, everyone was like, he's a DM. But now, obviously, he's a central midfielder. He is. Give him 2 more years, Declan Rice might be a striker. He keeps... I mean, I have said Declan Rice can play any position. I suspect he'd probably be pretty good at centre-forward. Just not as good as he is in central midfield. Vitinha is better than Rice. I don't even know what a Vitinha is. La da 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 da. Told you Mario just needed that one goal. As I've been saying all evening, he's obviously the best striker at the club. And he's going to score a lot of goals for us this year as our main man up top. That's a very good goal. Anna's telling me to stop tapping. You can't hear me tapping. You don't know I'm tapping. Right, Frankie's got tired little legs, so Chizzy can come on the right wing now. It'd be lovely if we could get some wingers fit again at some point. Save Ammon. And then where's my best central midfielder? There he is. My boy Bees. If Ammon wasn't playing so well, we'd switch to a diamond. Although we don't have enough midfielders to do that. We just need like 2 or 3 more players in general. It doesn't really matter what position they play in. Just footballers. Bring back Lewis Brown. No. We're a Premier League team. We're not bringing back Lewis Brown. Lovely stuff. Good work, Mario. Hopefully, he'll start looking like the player we thought we were signing now. Because certainly at this level, he should score goals. Chris Sutton was a failed striker that got good again, yeah. See, you get it. Why can't I? What's going on? Rest. Give Gracie a pat on the head. I mean, he did concede 6 goals in his last league game, but let's tell him he's playing really well. Frankie wants to be a regular starter. Start scoring goals again then. You haven't scored a goal since Christmas. Somehow never seen your winner stays on from 2 years ago when you visited Bierstead. I coach a few youth teams there. Didn't know if you still have the badge, hat and mug, but you should definitely visit. And I do still have the mug. I still use the mug. The mug might even be on this desk amongst my many mugs. No. If it's not on my desk, it's in the dishwasher. But yes, I do still use the mugs. It's not on my desk. I've only got like 8 mugs on my desk at the moment. That's quite impressive for me. But yes, I still have the mug. The hat will be in my hat box. The badge will be on my badge felt. Bum, 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 bum. Right, let's beat West Ham. We've just beaten Fulham. Now it's West Ham. If we can beat the Fulham, we should be able to beat a quarter of it. We get to play against Manchester United. See, things like that used to excite us, but now we've done the Premier League. It's like, oh, good, them again. Do any clubs stay in contact after non-league to legend? I mean, we're not really in contact during non-league to legend. Don't forget, I'm not sociable in any way, shape or form. I didn't speak to anyone from Wembley for the last 100 episodes of that series. So no, not really. You did go to Bromley. I don't understand the question. I did that Xbox brand deal at Bromley, didn't I? That wasn't a non-league to legend thing. Bub, 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 bub. Right, Maddox is coming in. Only on loan? What's this nonsense? I thought we were signing him permanently. I mean, we'll take him because it's deadline day. I don't really want loans. I'm sure we discussed a contract with him. This must be with a future fee. I'll have a look in a second. How did the Wembley journey go? Was it successful? Go watch the videos. Well, I was sure that was, we did a contract discussion with him. So I am a bit confused. Where is he? Maybe not. I did announce the signing of somebody for Burton. Oh, Johnny. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. You have loans filtered out. I don't know what you mean. I mean, he's there. He was there before. I don't understand. Oh, Johnny's off to Wigan. Go and score loads of goals for him, Johnny. What division are they in? League One. You will have a lovely time playing for them in League One. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Who is Keenly side? Derwayne Keenly side. A left winger. Fair enough. We need wingers. Bum, bum. Oh, there you go. My director of football is getting all the loans for us now. Reggie Heath. What is it with all the left wingers, though? He's obsessed. I mean, I'll take them all. I bet that's a left winger as well. I mean, this is a bit silly, but if you think we need 3 more left wingers and this is probably something that shouldn't be overlooked, our best player so far this season has been our left winger. So, you know, I get that we need 3 more. Murphy Ekangami. Gamin. Yeah, get him in. He's a right winger. We do need him. So he's in to play on the right wing rather than the left wing. Certainly while we're having our injury crisis on the right wing. Potentially beyond that. Oh, and now the deadline day is passed, so that's why he offered for 30 of them, because we only got one. The others just weren't bothered about rushing, apparently. That was weird. Do they not try and get deals completed on deadline day anymore? Well, in the end, that's probably the bet for the best, getting the guy who can play right wing as well. Who's that up front? What's going on here then? And you know what? If we're tiki-taka-ing, false 9 Frankie. Let him have his fun. If he doesn't score, he's back to being a target man next match. But he gets one game to show me that he can be as effective as a false 9 as he was as a target man. He's been here like 5 years now. We've never let him do this. It's all he's ever wanted. Kick him in the eye. Good stuff. Boo. Hideous. Come on, Frankie. Do you ever want to be taken seriously as a false 9 again? This is your time. This is your only opportunity. Unless you score, you can keep playing up there for as long as your goal per game average is above 1. Like it was last time in the Championship. Oh, good. We got a lovely close-up of West Ham. There's my big tall boy at the back heading it clear. Oh, what's the point, though? It's like being back in the Premier League playing West Ham. This is not enjoyable. Well, now Frankie's fit, we might be back to the 4-2-4 gegenpress on Tuesday. We know that works at this level. All right, come on, Aki. He is very good in this role. If nothing else is working, Aki Ammon is. Lovely goal. Come on, Frankie. You got to get 2 goals in this second half. No pressure. You've been telling me for years this is your position. Doesn't look like your position at the moment. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful false 9ing. Now get forward and get on the end of the cross, you big lump. You know, the thing that got you all those goals. Not that that guy's going to cross because he's got a taste for scoring himself now. More! Aha! Corner ahoy! Now you're talking. I see. We're being mugged here. We're well ahead on XG. Aki Ammon! Who needs Frankie? We've got the best player in the Championship on our left wing. Lovely stuff. Encourage! Come on, let's do more goals. And now our marauding right wing back. What are you doing back there, Frankie? Just get up and in the middle where you're supposed to be. I don't mind you being a false 9 as long as you play as an actual 9 as well. I don't think that's too much to ask. All right, Mario's coming on. And Chizzy theoretically can play central midfield. It's only theoretical. Let's get Mario back there. And Chizzy can come on and play up front. Shoot! Right, penalty. Oh, red card, exactly. You tell him, ref. You should probably award a penalty goal for it. Cut him in half. Oh, I forgot we signed a new winger. Let's bring him on. Do some shenanigans. We love shenanigans around here. Look at Super Mario doing the defending. I told you he was a midfielder. None of you would listen, though. Oh! Ammon nearly had his hat-trick. Did he have his hat-trick? Yes, that's a goal. Encourage again. Oh, balls. That's it. Right, come on, give it to New Boy. Let's see what he can do. Just run really slowly, apparently. Chizzy. Come on, then. I like the fact that Mundelli has just told New Boy, look, this is how you do it. You run fast and then cross to the striker. Two 0 up they were. What a lovely afternoon. Chizzy's in again. Oh. What an awful first touch that was. There's New Boy. See if he learnt from before. Oh, he did! Oh. Oh. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Well, I think we'll call that an acceptable start to the season. We're 5th in the league. We're very much in the hunt for promotion. Apart from that one absurd performance where we ran out of players, it's all started really quite well. Tuesday, we faced Manchester United. The last time we faced them, we got relegated. Hopefully it won't happen again this time, but we will wrap things up there for tonight, boys and girls. Of course, you have got another Andratch episode tomorrow. A lot of you need to go and like episode 1 if you want one on Saturday, because we're like 1,000 likes short at the moment, and I haven't recorded one. So you need to get there by like tomorrow lunchtime if you want an episode on Saturday. Otherwise, that'll be back on Monday. Lots of Lego stuff in the meantime as well. But toodle pip. See you next Tuesday. Where's my button?